Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in episode 2 and the second game of the first round for our Phoenix Suns Road to the NBA Finals series. So, the Suns did beat the Mavericks 109-80 last episode. I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. But today, we're still going to be in the Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're going to be in Cactus Country, so we're going to be in hot, sunny Arizona for Game 2 of the first round against the Dallas Mavericks. So, without further ado, we'll see you at tip-off. Alright, we're ready for Game 2 of this first round Western Conference playoffs. So Luka Doncic has possession of the basketball. So Doncic passes it to Porzingis, and he makes the first 2 points of the game for the Dallas Mavericks. So Chris Paul, he's going to make 2 points happen for the Phoenix Suns. So it's now 2-2 here in Phoenix, Arizona, Cactus Country. So Luka Doncic, he passes this one to Porzingis, and then Doncic has possession. So Doncic is going to pass this to Kebler, and he makes that in. So it's now 4-2. Chris Paul has possession. He's going to pass this to DeAndre Ayton. So Ayton misses that 3-point shot, but Jay Crowder picks up the offensive rebound, drills it in for the Phoenix Suns. So it's now 5-4. So Luka Doncic has possession of the basketball, and he loses it. So Jay Crowder makes the steal there, and he's going to make that dunk for the Phoenix Suns. So 7-4 here in Phoenix, Arizona. Doncic has possession of the basketball, so he's going to make that dunk, go up to the paint there, get into the hoop. So I'm going to pass this to Devin Booker, the University of Kentucky product. So Devin Booker, he drills this 3, and he's going to make it in. So it's now 10-6 here in Phoenix, Arizona. So Josh Richardson, the former Philadelphia 76er, has possession of the basketball, dunks it in again. And the Dallas Mavericks are trying to make a comeback from the first game when they lost 109-80. So 13-8 now. So Josh Richardson has possession of the basketball. He is probably going to go up. It gets blocked. Chris Paul makes that decent rebound. So Chris Paul isn't one of the best dunkers, but he's going to drive it in for 2. So Tim Hardaway Jr. gets fouled. So this means Chris Paul gets to go to the free-throw line, and he's going to make that in. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. Alright, Jalen Brunson makes that in for 2. So it's now 20-14. Chris Paul has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Devin Booker. Booker's going to nail in a 3 for the Phoenix Suns. So that's now going to be 23-14. Porzingis passes it to Jalen Brunson, and then to Doncic. And Craig, he's going to pass this one off to Devin Booker. So Devin Booker gets a point there. Dwight Powell did actually get a foul. So Devin Booker, he actually gets to go to the free-throw line, and he adds a point to that. So Conley Stein passes this one off to Trey Burke, and Devin Booker picks up that steal. So he's going to drive that in. So it's now 28-14. So the Suns are probably end up scoring 30 points. We'll probably have 30 points already in this first quarter. So Doncic, he's going to go up, gets blocked, and then he picks it up. So Jalen Brunson, he gets that in. So it's now going to be a 28-16 lead. So Devin Booker, he is going to dunk that in for the Suns, and we'll see you in the second. Okay, now second quarter underway in Phoenix. So Devin Booker on the court now for Phoenix. He's been the leading scorer with at least 20-some points in this episode. So Luka Doncic, he has possession. He's dribbling it out elsewhere, but then Trey Burke is going to pass it to Dwight Powell, and then Jalen Brunson. Doncic actually does make that in for 2 points. So it's now 35-18. We're going to do some decent smooth moves here, and I'm going to actually shoot this in from 3 with Booker. And he has a 20-point lead over this Dallas Mavericks team. I mean, he scored even more points than the Dallas Mavericks in today's episode. That is what makes it incredible. So Doncic pulls in a 3. So we've had 5 more 3-pointers than the Dallas Mavericks in today's episode. So it's something. That's something how Phoenix likes to use some Devin Booker for 3-pointers. I mean, Devin Booker's the 3-point guy to do it. So Trey Burke pulls that in. So the Suns are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a small break. All right, now we have possession. Chris Paul has at least 3 assists in this episode. All right, Chris Paul has 9 points. He's 4 for 4 in field goals, and he already has 3 assists on the day for him. So Jalen Brunson loses the basketball. Chris Paul makes the steal, and then Mikal Bridges, and then Chris Paul. I'm going to pass it to the Villanova product, Bridges, and he's going to get that one in. So it's now 46-27, so they're only leading this by 19 points. So he did pick up the assist there. Mikal Bridges does have a reach and foul, so the Mavericks do have possession of the basketball. So Jalen Brunson, he's going to pass this to Kebla. So Crowder's using hands, so he's going to play some strategic defense. So Porzingis, he's going to pass this to Josh Richardson. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Hardaway Jr. pulls it in from 3. That's going to be a good one to see. I'm going to pass this to DeAndre Ayton. He scores his first 2 points of the game. It's now 48-30. So the Mavericks are outscoring the Suns bench by 8. It's mainly because we like to use starters for Phoenix, and they have a good, decent starting crew. I mean, we've scored 18 points, 80 points total, both teams, but points off of turnovers, we had 13 points off of Dallas's turnovers, so that really makes a difference when it comes to basketball. So Jay Crowder, who did play with Miami Heat, Memphis Grizzlies, and the Utah Jazz, he gets fouled. So this means that Jay Crowder gets to go to the free-throw line, and he's gonna make those points count. So it's now 52-32 here in Phoenix, Arizona. So Trey Burke has possession of the basketball, so he is going to pass it to Kristaps Porzingis. There is a foul. It's a shooting foul on Phoenix, so this means that they get to go to the free-throw line. All right, now we got some Devin Booker, DBook. So Devin Booker, he's going to drive that one in. There's a foul. It's on Trey Burke. So this means he gets to go to the free-throw line, and he will have a chance to score 1 extra point. So 24.5 seconds left. Suns leading by 20 in the first half. So Trey Burke, he's going to pass this one off to Luka Doncic. So Doncic, he's going to fire in a 3. So that's going to count. So we got some Devin Booker. I'm going to pass this off to Craig, and then Booker fires this one. It is a 3-pointer, so we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, Devin Booker, 36 points, 6 for 6 from the 3-point line. So he's 14 for 14. Mikal Bridges knocks that one down. So it's now going to be a 61-40 lead here for the Phoenix Suns. So Josh Richardson has possession of the basketball. And Richardson, he is going to shoot it in from mid-range. So that's going to count. So it's now 61-42. Josh Richardson, 6 points in all. 3 for 4 in the field goal line. So we got Mikal Bridges, Villanova product, gets that in. I mean, they say Villanova does have some good basketball talent. I mean, North Carolina, Michigan, UCLA, and Mikal Bridges dunks at it again. So this is the first round. So there it is. So it's now 65-42. Phoenix leading by 23. So Phoenix has a game plan going on. They want to sweep the Mavericks 4-0, and they're going to pass this to Josh Richardson, and they lose the basketball. So Devin Booker picks it up. There is a foul, and it's on Josh Richardson, so they get to go to the free throw line. So he's going to knock that one. So it's 5 steals for him, 39 points. Question is, will he get his 40th of the game? They're going to say yes, he will. So he's outscored most of his teammates, at least, and he has a few points less than the Dallas Mavericks. Alright, we get to have possession of the basketball. Devin Booker has scored more points than Luka Doncic. 40 points for Booker, 16 for Doncic, and he's only missed one field goal, Doncic. So, comparison. So, this is odd but true. He leads more points than Chris Paul, but Chris Paul is leading him in field goal percentage. So he's a 100%. But if I had to take a guess, 7 divided by 8, it would be 0.87% at least. So Phoenix is leading this. So 80-51. We're leading this by 29 points. So we're going to get this game going. So Jalen Brunson's going to make that in. So it's going to count for the Phoenix Suns. So I'm going to pass this to DeAndre Ayton. So he's going to make a spin swirl layup. So Chris Paul does pick up that assist. I mean, he's the king of the assists this season. I mean, if you really think about it, Trey Burke was nearly that close from getting from a backcourt violation. So he was lucky there to recover that. So 16 seconds to go in the third. Paul passes it to Ayton. We'll see you guys in the fourth. Alright, your State Farm assist of the game is coming right up. They're going to pass this one to Devin Booker. So he used that layup there. And now it's the time for the Dallas Mavericks to have a chance to get the lead. And if they lose this game, they're going to be falling back 2-0. Dorian Finney-Smith makes the 3, so that's going to count for Phoenix. So Chris Paul, he's going to shoot this in for 2 points. So it's now 89-58. So the Mavericks are leading this by, are trailing by 31. Trey Burke passes this to Boban Marjanovic. So I'm going to pass this to Chris Paul. So Chris Paul has possession of the basketball. So he's going to knock it down there. So it's now 91. So we're 97% in field goals while Dallas is 93. So neither team is doing bad in field goals. That's something interesting. This will probably go into a game 4. Mikal Bridges makes the dunk there. Dorian Finney-Smith makes the shooting foul. And Mikal Bridges, he will go to the free throw line once at it, and he's going to get the 94th point. We'll see you guys at the 150 mark. So we're going to take a small break. Alright, so now we have possession of the basketball. So I'm going to pass this to whomever. So passing it to Galloway. So he's going to make that in from deep 3. So it's now 102-67. Alright, so now the Dallas Mavericks have the possession. We accidentally went out of bounds, so we changed up our depth chart, and Trey Burke makes that in. So it's now 69-102. We're going to pass this, and I'm actually going to pass it to Langston Galloway and then to Johnson, and then I'm going to pass it to Ayton. So great ball movement by the Phoenix Suns there. And your player of the game will likely be Devin Booker, because DeAndre Ayton has 10 points. All of his points were in the paint in today's episode. So that's something interesting there. And he has 12 points. 6 of them were mid-range. So half of his points were mid-range, which isn't bad. So the backcourt violation on the Mavericks. So this means it's our possession. So Devin Booker has possession of the basketball. So he's going to jump up and fly high. He actually gets the 2 points, but he gets an extra chance to go to the free throw line, and they are extending their lead by 40. So this Phoenix Suns team, they want to advance. They don't want to play another game after game 4. So they just want to sweep the Mavericks, but the Mavericks might come back and they'll probably win a few games, and then 2 of the games will be in Phoenix. So Devin Booker, he's going to shoot this in from 2, actually. So it's now 111 to 71. So JJ Redick, he's going to pass to Brunson, and Devin Booker makes that steal, so he gets fouled. So this means Devin Booker gets to go to the free throw line. 46 points for him today. And Devin Booker, he's going to get his 47th of the episode. So he has 47 points right now. And I'm really surprised that he's probably going to get Player of the Game award or something. And I'm going to pass this to DeAndre Ayton. So DeAndre Ayton, he's going to knock it in. And it will now be 115 to 71. So the Phoenix Suns win this game by 44 points. And the clock's winding down pretty fast here. So game is over. The Phoenix Suns win it in Cactus Country. So we are leading this 2-0 now. And in the next episode, we'll be at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Alright, Devin Booker, 47 points, 1 assist on the day, 3 dunks for him. He was perfect in 3-point shooting and free throw lines along with field goals. So that's a plus for him. Mikal Bridges, 3 dunks, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 steals on the day. Chris Paul with 7 assists, 19 points in all. DeAndre Ayton had 14 points, 2 dunks, 2 steals, 1 assist on the day. Luka Doncic had 16 points in all, 1 rebound, 2 assists on the day. He did pick up an offensive rebound there. So Jalen Brunson, he had 12 points, 7 assists on the day. And Trey Burke, he had 6 points, 7 assists and all. So did Tim Hardaway Jr. with 5 points, excuse me. And that will wrap it up. So we'll see you guys in Game 3.